Good day, my internet brethren. Today I wanted to show you something pretty cool. I picked this up probably about 2 weeks ago off my local buy and sell community. I think it was Kijiji. We don't have Craigslist here in Sudbury. And I just wanted to show you because this is a great idea that I haven't seen too many other companies try to replicate. This is an old set of Kershaw, I'm guessing kitchen knives. I do believe they made a couple different variations of this. Some more bushcrafty or like outdoors, and this seems like it's more of a designed at culinary uses. But I picked it up off some gentleman in Gazilda, right around where I live, and he had bought a snowmobile, an old 90s snowmobile, and he was doing some restoration on it and opened the little back hatch and found this in the back. He didn't know that it was there. He had, apparently had the snowmobile for like 5 or 6 years and he didn't know it was in there. So he found it. Looks like he cleaned it up a little bit, but it is in excellent shape. So these are like replaceable blades. It's got this little bow tie joint there, and it comes with a kitchen knife, a santuku. I think that's a frozen meat slicer. So I'm guessing it's like a saw for frozen food. A bread knife or serrated knife, a bone saw, and then a boning or a filleting blade. So we'll just kind of go through these here and see how they look. It is a very good design. It reminds me of the Leatherman Surge, the replaceable saw blades on there, the file blade on the Leatherman Surge. It operates very similar, where there's like a little spot to put it in, and then you have this little collar that goes around it and clicks on. Overall, it's not like super secure. There's a little bit, see if I can, hear that. There is a little bit of play in there, but overall, for just a single like collar holding that on, it holds in really well. Not too finicky to get on and off. Doing it through the camera is not the easiest, but they are still in really good shape. It looks like he did, let's see if I can sort of see some scratches. So maybe because it sat in the back of the snowmobile still, maybe they were a little rusted. I'm not sure what kind of steel are on these. There was another set I looked up online that said it was like a 1095 with a letter after it, a steel I've never heard of, and I couldn't find it. But these do not feel like a carbon steel, because I've used them once and they don't seem to patina or anything. So I'm guessing this is some sort of stainless. Says they're made in Japan or by Kai Japan. I think these are actually made in the U.S. I can't seem to find any markings, but they say Japan on them. So if anybody knows more about this kit, certainly put a little comment in there and sort of tell me. Maybe you can find out what kind of steel these are. They feel very nice. They're still actually pretty sharp, even though the guy just probably took a Scotch-Brite and went crazy with it. That usually does damage to the edge, but they do need to be sharpened. But I mean, they look like they were barely used. They look like they've been sitting in the back of a snow machine for the last 30 years. I do think they're from the 80s. They made this line for quite a while. But yeah, this it's definitely, let's see, can't do it right now. You have to have this like right up and down. There you go. Can't have this part go too far backwards or forwards. And a nice long handle. And these are all 7, 8-inch blades. So you get a lot of functionality out of this little package. I do believe this is a rosewood handle. Really good shape still. Doesn't look like it's missing anything or got water ingress, like the wood's in really good shape. Yeah, this is a super interesting blade. I've never seen a frozen food saw blade before. It still looks like it's got, oh yeah, it's still quite sharp. Those little gullets there, I guess maybe just give room for the food to come out as you're sawing through it. And I really like this one. This bone saw, this easily could be used as a hand saw in emergency. It does have a taper to it, so it's thinner at the back than it is at the saw teeth. They're still real sharp. It definitely reminds me of an oversized multi-tool saw. That with those look like they'd be a pain in the butt to sharpen though once they do get dull. And I'm not going to take out the bread knife. Everybody knows what a bread knife does. And then this is the boning blade, but I really like this blade. It's got a nice amount of flex, so you can definitely use that as a nice filleting blade too. Oh, really? This one's really sharp still. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure where these are made and what steel they're made out of. So I'm reaching out to the internet, hive mind, and hopefully somebody who maybe was around when these were being produced or has like a book with a little bit more specifics. I know those knife magazines, some people collect those, and they might have an old one that has more specs on these in there, and then I can sort of figure it out. I'm going to be keeping these. There's the awesome to add to my collection. All for $20. I had to drive a little far to get it, but the price he was asking for old Kershaw blades like this, I couldn't resist. And all in all, for 6 full-size kitchen knives, that is a nice tiny package. Yeah, cool score. Let me know what you guys think, and have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching.